Thinking Byzantine here, and today we're going to go over an upcoming IPO. But before we do, a quick disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor, and this is all just my own opinion. Now let's jump into this. But before we get into that IPO, let's go over what hydroponics is. Hydroponics is a type of horticulture and a subset of hydroculture, which is a method of growing plants using crops without soil by using mineral nutrients solutions in an aqueous solvent. Plants commonly grown in hydroponically on inert media include tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, strawberries, lettuce, MJ, and model plants like Arabidopsis dallania. I really butchered that. Hydroponics offers many advantages, one of them being a decrease in water usage for agriculture. Since it takes much less water to grow produce, it could be possible in the future for providers in harsh environments with little accessible water to grow their own food. Which means that hydroponics could be used in places without much water, like space, which is something to keep your mind on. And now let's get to the IPO itself. Hydrofarm intends to raise $130 million from its sale of its common stock in an IPO, according to an amended registration statement. So basically, the company offers lighting, equipment, grows media, nutrients, and supplies. So they offer what you need to grow plants hydroponically. Hydrofarm sells more than 80% of its products to specialty hydroponic retailers, with the remaining sales coming from a smattering of gardening equipment and supply locations such as garden centers, hardware stores, and commercial greenhouse builders and commercial resellers. Now, here's their balance sheet. This company barely became profitable in 2020. In 2019 and 2018, they were losing money. But by becoming profitable this year, it shows some signs that this company can be profitable in the long term, which is something cannot be said for other IPOs. Anyways, HYFM or Hydrofarms intends to sell 8.67 million shares of common stock at a proposed median point at $15. So with that in mind, is this IPO worth an investment? I say it's worth maybe a flyer if it opens below its proposed IPO price, mainly because this is still a bit speculative and it's a smaller company, which is something I don't really like investing in. But this company could have a future if it's able to expand from the United States and Canada into places like Japan or Europe, where farmland is more of a rarity and that people are living in a more urbanized environment, so hydroponics becomes more viable. The main problem I see in the United States is that, well, in the United States, there's plenty of land, and that's why we have the flyover states. But maybe this could take off in the bigger cities like New York or Los Angeles or Chicago, where there's not much land to grow food, but then again, we have supply chains to deliver food from the Midwest to those places. So, yeah, it's maybe worth a flyer if it opens below $15, but otherwise, you guys should do your own research and make your own thesis before investing into a stock or an IPO. And with that out of the way, I'd like to say have a good day, everyone, and make sure you're making money, not losing money.